Hi guys! So 31st of August will be Malaysia's 64th Independence Day. I mean, despite the crappy political situation that we have right now, this is the day where we should honor our founding fathers and those who have sacrificed to form our country. So here are the 3+1 Independence Day reads that I would recommend and also I want to read. The first one might be a cliche to a lot of Malaysians. So this one we have The Rice Mother by Rani Manicka. I got this during the yard sale on campus and I absolutely love this. I actually tried to read this and I think I reached it halfway. I read this like 2 years ago, but I couldn't finish it. Not because I hate it, not because I think the book is bad. If anything, it's actually a really well-written prose and I would highly recommend it. It's just very beautifully written. However, the reason why I wasn't able to finish it before was because I just spent so much time pondering, processing over what I just read, because some of the stuff are heartbreaking, it was emotional, it was sad, that I just ended up just sitting on my bed like so yeah, I have every intention of getting back to this and I'm going to power through. Maybe I even do a actual review for this book, because I mean even though that a lot of people already done a review on it, I still want to do this. I want to share with you my own perspective on The Rice Mother. I think Rani Manicka is an excellent writer and I think she deserves a lot more attention. The second one is a 912 Batu by Viji Krishnamoorthy. Unfortunately, I cannot give you a lot more about this book because this was a new release. I'm not sure where you can buy like an actual copy of this because I got this from Google Books. This has been circulating in KLBSC Book Club for some time, and since this is a new release, I am very excited to check it out. It has a very beautiful cover and the story is like interwoven between two timelines, between present day and the past. The modern day love story is about forbidden romance between two different families, and then in the past timeline it's about the wartime heroes like Sibyl Katigasu, Gurchan Singh and many others. So I'm really excited on how they're going to blend in these two, because for some reason when I read the synopsis it just feels a bit like conflicting, but I will read it to find out. So far I have heard nothing but good things from those who have read it, so all the more I'm really excited to see what this book has in store for me. Next we have A Malayan Affair by Holey. I picked up this book in 2019. The synopsis goes that this is about the affair of a planter's wife with her Muslim driver and fight for acceptance in 1930s Malaysian society. So this is obviously set pre-independence. I'm really curious on how this book is going to portray this relationship, because of course, I mean, when you're talking about a Muslim driver and having an affair with a non-Muslim woman, this is gonna be something to look forward to. I am actually kind of excited to see how this relationship is portrayed. I mean, there's bound to be scandal, of course, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Will I be sad or happy that they break up? What would I feel if they are united? What would I feel if they are separated? Only time will tell. The reason why I haven't started reading it yet was because of the font. I'm not a fan of this tiny font, and also the fact that they're lack in paragraph breaks. I only realized it after I bought it. And I was a bit sad, but it's fine. I think I can power through this. And last but not least, we have the +1, which is How We Disappeared by Jing-Jing Lee. Now this one, I've actually read this early this year. I picked this up early this year and it's really good. I would like to bring your attention to the cover. The cover is one of the most gorgeous covers that I have, and the batik patterns and the shape of a woman and the feel of it, oh, it's absolutely smooth. I love this. It's just lovely. I'm going to keep it pristine for as long as possible. This is absolutely gorgeous. Just like 912 Batu wrote, this book weaves also two timelines between the past and the present, well, not exactly the present, more like the 1940 and the 2000. So the reason why I add this book as +1 instead of part of the actual list is because this book is actually set in Singapore, and learning about Malayan history, it is impossible not to mention Singapore. Anyway, I read this and I absolutely loved this. However, I have some comments. Although as interesting as the dual timeline is, I wasn't a fan of the present day timeline. Now this book is a bit different. It has dual timeline but 3 perspective. We have the perspective of 1942 main character Wang Di, and then the 2000 Wang Di, and then also in the same year 2000 is a boy named Kevin. How they all tie together, for me it feels a bit far-fetched, you can say, but still I'm a fan of the 1940s perspective from Wang Di, because it was sad, it was heartbreaking, it was this is the story of Wang Di, who was taken to be a comfort woman for the Japanese troops during World War II. A lot of people address the atrocity, the terrible things that happened in World War I, but not many people are discussing the terrible things that happened in World War II. I highlight a lot of things that's going on in this book. I think the prose is really well written, but like I said, I have trouble trying to reconcile how the 2 timelines tied together, as well as the ending. I'm having issue with the ending because I don't get it. But if you have read this, can you please let me know what the ending means, because I seriously have no idea and I don't understand why the ending is like that. It's like, it's supposed to be an open-ended ending, or I don't know, it's like some kind of mystery, but I don't get it. As for the ending, maybe it's a message from the author that I just don't get. You know, I'm not gonna argue with a creative writing graduate from University of Oxford. So yeah, that is all from my Independence Day read. So if you guys have any recommendations for, I don't know, any historical, Malaysian historicals, or maybe something that is involving World War II, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!